Welcome back, sports fans. The Sports Talk is McKimmie, and this week, we mentioned earlier, we got a very special guest on our show today. We got the one and only Joey Softball, who was on last year, of course, that record-breaking episode that just made the SEC just go crazy. They thought something was wrong because our ratings shot up so much, but Joey Softball's back, and we're actually, last year we talked a little bit about softball. This year, a lot of people don't know, Joey Softball and I are big pro wrestling fans. In fact, we're trying to get Beautiful Bobby Eaton on the show later this year. But, of course, in the pro wrestling world, Joey, we've lost a couple legends with, the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper passing away, and then the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, is someone who, we were both NWA fans growing up as kids, and, it was kind of heartbreaking to lose the old American Dream, wasn't it?
It was. It was a sad day in the pro wrestling world when we lost the great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
But you know what we have tonight? Through the miracle of technology, Joey and I are going to speak to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. So, Dusty Rhodes, are you there?
This is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. What can I do for you, my Timmy?
So good to see you.
It's so good to be here. I'm just loving it here in heaven. The American Dream, I can tell you, when I came up here, I got to see the pearly gates. And, man, when I walked up and saw those pearly gates, I was getting ready to go in. I was getting ready to say, Lord, you let the American Dream in. But something stopped me. I looked over my shoulder and I saw the devil there. And when I saw the devil, I turned around and gave the devil a bionic elbow, and the devil went down, brother. And then those pearly gates, they opened up, and God had the American Dream come in. He said, American Dream, I want you to teach me that bionic elbow. So I've just been loving it up here. I've been loving it. I miss all my good friends down there, all my NWA fans. But the old American Dream doing pretty good, Mike.
So no hard times in heaven, I'm guessing.
There's no hard times in heaven. The American Dream is just enjoying it. And I'll tell you about something, brother. The other day, I was sitting, up here I can eat as much as I want. You all know the American Dream like seed. And I was just sitting there eating, and then all of a sudden, I hear something off in the distance. It's my good friend, the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. I hear those bagpipes are playing away, so the Hot Rod's up here with me, brother. And I'll tell you something, I'm loving it up here, brother.
Well, Dave, I gotta ask you this. You're talking about Dusty. I gotta ask you this. You're talking about your wrestling foes, the people that you wrestled against, and then maybe next week with. You had so many rivals. You had so many.
I had some rival. I'll tell you about one rival. You want to talk about a rival, brother?
I want to know if any of them are up there with you.
Well, I got one that's going to be up here if he don't slow down a little bit. I'm talking about the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Every time I see him on television, I would look like he's going to have a heart attack. But I have so much respect for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. We've been brothers. We've been, foes and just beating the hell out of each other. But I'll tell you what, brother. I hope the Nature Boy gets to stay down there for a long time. Because, of course, just last week, his daughter became the WWE Women's Champion. Believe me, brother, we got pay-per-view up here. We get the WWE Network. We don't have to pay the $9.99 a month. We get for free, brother. So, I was really happy to see the Nature Boy. For his daughter, I want him to get to spend a lot of time with her. But, we fought. We partied together. And I'll tell you, when you party with the Nature Boy, woo-wee, you better be ready. Because he knows how to bring it, brother. Woo!
Well, Dream, you were a 3-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And tell us about the very first moment when you became the NWA World Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Well, I'll tell you, the moment that is most special to me, brother, is actually the third time. I was fighting the Nature Boy Ric Flair. It was Starcade, 1985, brother. And the American Dream, right before that, pay-per-view. He was going through some hard times, brother. And when I'm talking about hard times, you know what hard times is all about. You know, it was a tough time. The American Dream, those four horsemen, they were jumping me all the time. And I started to doubt, can the American Dream get the job done? And I was going down and, you know, went back home getting trained and seeing, you know, there's a lot of rough stuff going on. There's people out of work. There were, you know, people who walk up in Detroit without jobs. And I had to say, I'm here to represent those people. That's what I'm here for. It's all about living the American dream. And when I won that, I looked out among all those NWA fans when I won that NWA Heavyweight Championship. And those were the people that I was fighting for. Those are the people that I bled for. And I'll tell you something, brother. The American Dream, that was a special moment. Knowing that all those people who probably didn't really even have the money to come see me came to see the American Dream. And I won that for them, brother. That was the most special moment to me.
Well, Dream, you were born October 12, 1945.
Woo-wee.
That was a little while ago.
You would be 70 today.
Yeah.
And you were born the son of a plumber man. Tell us about that.
Well, that's what the American Dream's all about. It's, you know, I wasn't the son of a plumber man, but even the son of a plumber could be the NWA Heavyweight Champion. And I'll tell you, I'm going to live the American Dream, brother. I live the American Dream. I'm still living the American Dream up here in heaven, so don't you worry about old Dusty Rhodes. But I was very fortunate, man. I was just got to live and do things and got to see things that most people could never even dream of. And I'll tell you, when you're the champion of the world, brother, you find out what it's all about. And it's all about the American Dream. That just wasn't a nickname to me. It was my life. It was the life I lived. And to me, that is what the business of professional wrestling is all about, brother. It's about getting to live the American Dream. But actually, the American Dream, I can hear Hot Rod. I think Rowdy Roddy Piper. I hear those bagpipes. Can you hear those bagpipes?
I think I hear those pipes.
Yeah, I hear those pipes playing. So, the American Dream, it was very good to talk to you, Joey Softball. Very talk to you, Mr. Mark Hemme, and you tell Diamond Dave, I just love Sports Talk is McKimmey. And you guys are not just the #1 rated podcast in Gassville, Arkansas. You're the #1 podcast in heaven, brother, because we love you. Me and the Hot Rod listen to you all the time. But I got to run. Me and Hot Rod going to go party. I'll catch you. Hopefully I'll see you guys up here in heaven soon. I want you to enjoy what you're doing, and remember to live the American Dream.
Thank you, American Dream. Thank you, Dusty.
Well, Rhodes didn't have a typical wrestler's physique or anything like that, but what he was known for is what we just witnessed today, and that was his charisma and his interviews. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
We'll be right back, folks.
I hear you, Hot Rod. I'm coming, brother. I'm coming. Woo, yeah, we gonna have a party tonight, brother. Woo.